Where have all the real estate listings gone? Why can't I find any? Where did they go? Anywhere? Bueller? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time to the channel, I'm ShayneVoris with eXp Realty. This is where we do videos about real estate in Tampa Bay and more specifically North Pinellas County, including Dunedin and Palm Harbor, which is where I live. Anyway, let's get into today's topic. Where have all the real estate listings gone? If you are looking to buy a home right now, you've undoubtedly run into the issue that I face with most of the buyers that I work with as well. And that is, there's not much to choose from for sale right now. The market inventory is very low. How low? Right now we have about 3,000 single family home listings, so that's just houses, no condos, no townhomes, no villas, in the Pinellas County area. So that's a chunk of Tampa Bay, but that's not the whole Tampa Bay area. So we have 3,000 homes for sale across a county that has 1 million people. Looking back about 10 years to when the market was completely different, at that period in time we had like 12,000 homes for sale. 4 times as many. So things have changed quite a bit, and there's a couple of reasons for that. You probably heard of it several years ago. There were a number of large real estate companies that actually purchased and just bought up a lot of the inventory. They bought up a lot of the homes that were on the market, and for the most part they haven't really let those properties go. They still own them. Most of those are getting rented out. And I don't have a specific number on how many properties they actually purchased here in the Tampa Bay area, but it was a noticeable amount. So that is where part of the properties have gone. At the same time, because the inventory is very low, if you own a home right now and you want to buy another home, most people in that situation are a little bit hesitant to sell their home because they haven't found something to move to yet. So we have a substantial portion of potential sellers that are not selling their homes yet because they don't have anywhere to go because there's low inventory. Kind of see how the cycle just self-perpetuates? So those two things have a lot to do with why we're not seeing more properties for sale. At the same time, values have, of course, increased substantially from where they were, 10, 12 years ago. And that overall is a good thing. But then also, now homes that were very affordable 10 years ago are much more expensive. And many homes have doubled in value in the last 10 years in the Tampa Bay area. So that is affecting people's ability to move up into a larger home. So they stay put and they don't sell their current home, and that's one less house that could be on the market. Kind of makes sense. But don't fret, there are still great properties out there. Just make sure that you're ready to go. If you're out looking for a property right now, the biggest mistake you can make is not being prepared, not having your mortgage pre-approval, not, knowing what you're looking for, because you're going to run across a great property sooner or later. But what I find happens with most buyers is in the time period between finding the house, making a decision to make an offer, getting pre-approved if they weren't at the front end, somebody else has probably jumped in there, made an offer, and put that house under contract. And that's the best properties on the market. The rest of them, we see some of these properties that sit out there on the market for a very long time, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12 months. And those properties don't get a lot of activity. There's a reason for it. There's something that's less desirable about them. But for properties that people really want to purchase, the desirable properties that are updated with good locations and good school districts, they sell very quickly. Most of them in less than 30 days, many of them in less than a week. So make sure you're ready, and just because there's not a house out there for you right when you're looking doesn't mean that one won't pop up. So make sure you're working with a great agent that's going to keep you informed about any new listings on the market, and that way you can jump in there immediately when something hits the market and hopefully beat out the competition and get that house. So anyway, that's a little bit about why we have such low inventory. We've started to see it rise slightly compared with a year or so ago, but overall it's still very low. So if you have a home and you are looking to sell to downsize, or you're looking to move out of the area, it's really never been a better time to sell. You have very little competition on the market, especially if you have a home with a good location and in great condition. So if you're thinking about selling, don't wait too long. If you're thinking about buying, make sure you've got everything ready to go when that house hits the market for you. Of course, if you have any questions about real estate, about selling your home, about buying your home, give me a shout. My contact information is down there in the description below this video. Also down there is a link if you want to get started searching for properties. I can set you up on an automated search so that you get notified immediately when that perfect house hits the market for you. If you are thinking of selling, I've also got another link down there that takes you to my free home valuation estimate tool. So if you're curious about what your home might be worth in today's market, but you're not quite ready to sell yet, go ahead and give that a try. It'll come up with a rough estimate on value for you. And if you're curious beyond there, I am happy to come out and do a free personal full market evaluation for you for your home to come up with a value. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much if you watched all the way to the end here. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please click that red button, click the notification down below so that you get notified every time there's a new real estate video from me, the Palm Harbor guy. If you like the video, click that thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I appreciate you watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and everything you do to support this channel. If you have ideas that I could talk about to help you with your real estate needs, leave me a comment down below or send me an email. I am happy to hear from you. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.